One of the most common reasons for heart attacks and strokes is the silent buildup of plaque inside your arteries, a process that happens slowly, quietly, and often without symptoms. But out of all the vitamins out there, what if just 3 of them could help your body do almost everything it needs to protect your heart? I'm talking about supporting clean, flexible arteries, lowering blood pressure naturally, improving circulation, and strengthening overall heart health as you age. In this video, I'm giving you 3 powerful science-backed vitamins that go way beyond basic nutrition, and most people have never even heard about their cardiovascular benefits. Let's start with one of the most underrated heart-protective vitamins almost nobody talks about. Vitamin number 1. Vitamin B6 pyridoxal 5-phosphate. The first vitamin we're talking about is vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxal 5-phosphate, one of the most overlooked nutrients when it comes to heart and artery protection. Most people think of B6 only as an energy vitamin, but its real power is in protecting your blood vessels from the inside out. One of the most dangerous things for your arteries is a compound called homocysteine. High homocysteine stiffens arteries, increases plaque formation, and dramatically raises your risk of heart attack. Vitamin B6 helps convert homocysteine into a harmless amino acid, keeping your arteries flexible, clean, and protected. A study in Nutrients found that vitamin B6 supplementation significantly lowered homocysteine levels, improving vascular function. Vitamin B6 also helps relax the smooth muscles around your blood vessels, which improves circulation and lowers pressure inside the arteries. It also works with magnesium to calm the nervous system, another key factor in reducing hypertension. Research in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension found that higher B6 levels were associated with lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure. That's not all. Vitamin B6 has another benefit. It plays a major role in red blood cell production, nitric oxide balance, and the prevention of oxidative stress, all essential for a strong, healthy heart. A study published in Circulation reported that low vitamin B6 status was strongly associated with higher inflammation and increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Foods rich in B6 include salmon, chickpeas, potatoes, turkey, bananas, and sunflower seeds. For supplements, most studies use 5 to 25 milligrams daily, but always follow medical guidance. Vitamin B6 is powerful, but our next vitamin does something B6 can't. This next vitamin actually helps your arteries remove existing calcium buildup and reverse the stiffening that raises blood pressure as you age. And by the way, if you'd like a health guide with more vitamins, vegetables, or foods, write in the comments below. Let's move to vitamin number 2, vitamin E, tocotrienols. One of the most powerful nutrients for reducing artery plaque, lowering inflammation, and protecting your heart, yet barely anyone talks about this form of vitamin E. Tocotrienols work on your arteries in ways that regular vitamin E simply can't, especially when it comes to plaque reduction, inflammation control, and long-term heart protection. One of the biggest reasons for blocked arteries is oxidized LDL, the type of cholesterol that sticks to artery walls and forms plaque. Tocotrienols are incredibly effective at preventing this oxidation, helping your arteries stay clean, flexible, and free-moving. Research published in Atherosclerosis found that tocotrienols reduced arterial plaque formation and improved blood flow in just a few months. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent drivers of heart attacks and strokes, and tocotrienols have been shown to lower inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 far more effectively than regular vitamin E. A study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences showed that tocotrienols significantly reduced CRP levels and blocked inflammatory pathways linked to vascular damage. As we get older, arteries naturally stiffen, raising blood pressure and making the heart work harder. Well, tocotrienols solve that. This vitamin helps preserve elasticity by reducing oxidative stress and improving endothelial function, the thin inner lining that controls blood flow. A study in Nutritional Neuroscience found that tocotrienols improved arterial elasticity and reduced markers of oxidative stress. Natural sources include annatto extract, barley, rice bran, and palm fruit. For supplements, most studies use 50 to 150 milligrams of tocotrienols, but again, always follow professional guidance. Tocotrienols help protect your arteries from the inside out, but our next vitamin tackles something even more serious: calcium buildup. It supports cleaner, more flexible arteries by helping move calcium out of the artery walls and back into your bones, where it belongs. And because of that, this nutrient can naturally improve circulation, support healthier blood pressure, and enhance overall heart function as you age. Let's move to our final vitamin, one of the most researched nutrients for arterial health. Vitamin number 3, vitamin K2, MK7. Most people know vitamin K for blood clotting, but almost nobody talks about its critical role in cleaning calcium buildup from arteries and improving long-term heart health. One of the biggest reasons arteries stiffen and blood pressure rises with age is something called vascular calcification, calcium getting stuck inside artery walls. Vitamin K2 activates a protein called MGP, which acts like a magnet that pulls calcium out of arteries and sends it back into your bones, where it belongs. A study in thrombosis and hemostasis found that adults who took vitamin K2, MK7, significantly reduced arterial calcification progression. Your arteries need to stay flexible to handle pressure changes, but calcium buildup makes them hard and rigid. Vitamin K2 keeps arteries soft, smooth, and elastic, which naturally supports healthier blood pressure and better circulation. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that higher K2 intake was linked to dramatically lower risks of arterial stiffness. Calcium inside the arteries is one of the strongest predictors of future cardiovascular events, even more than cholesterol. Vitamin K2 has been shown to lower this risk by keeping calcium from hardening your arteries in the first place. A large study from the Rotterdam Heart Study found that people with the highest K2 intake had a 52% lower risk of severe arterial calcification and a 57% lower risk of heart-related death. You'll find vitamin K2, MK7, in foods like natto, certain cheeses, egg yolks, and grass-fed butter. Most studies use 90 to 180 micrograms of MK7 daily, but always follow professional guidance. And if you take blood thinners like warfarin, talk with your doctor first. Vitamin K can affect how these medications work. Vitamin B6 lowers homocysteine. Tocotrienols reduce plaque and inflammation. And vitamin K2 helps keep your arteries clean, flexible, and protected as you age. Even adding just one of these into your routine can support healthier blood pressure, better circulation, and a stronger heart over time. And while these vitamins are considered safe for most people, everyone's health situation is different. So before starting any new supplement or medication, it's always a good idea to talk with your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking prescriptions or managing a medical condition. If you found this video helpful, tell me in the comments which of these vitamins you want to start using. And if you'd like me to create a full guide on foods, minerals, and herbs that support heart health naturally, tell me in the comments.